Hey everybody, welcome to episode 5 of the VHS Bandits. This week we talk about Ice Cream Man. Let's pop in the tape.
There are no bad days here at Wishing Well, only happy days.
Open wide, Gregory.
It is a happy day. Now he's out, rehabilitated with a brand new job.
Here you go.
I'd like to buy a gallon of your, hard pack.
Next. You didn't say please.
Did you see little Roger Smith today? He was at the park. Why?
We got a missing kid.
His ice cream has a secret ingredient.
What the hell is that ice cream dork doing out this late?
What's your favorite flavor?
Wow. Always so kind to the little children.
I brought you something special.
Ooh. Sounds yummy.
There's something weird going on here. Hiya, honey. Not every day is a happy day.
Spent the last 20 at some private clinic called Wishing Well for the mentally disturbed.
We believe in compassion. Shut up!
Going into Wishing Well Hospital. Get some people down here quick.
No one leaves the Wishing Well. Doctor's orders.
Even with a head start, there's no escape. You can run, but you can't hide from the Ice Cream Man.
Let us pray.
Starring Olivia Hussey, Jan Michael Vincent, Sandal Bergman, David Naughton, David Warner, and Clint Howard as the Ice Cream Man.
This is gonna be fun.
And now, our feature presentation.
Hey everybody, welcome to episode number 5 of VHS Bandits. I am the Kevbot. With me as always is...
Topher Hansen.
And...
Dane Train. Happy October, everybody.
Yeah, this is our second October episode.
Yes.
Our 5th episode overall.
Our Halloween horror series of spooky movies
Yeah.
from Beyond the Grave.
We got a wicked spooky one for you today.
Yeah, the Ice Cream Man. I loved it.
Ice Cream Man
I'm
starring...
going to put it out there right now.
Clint Howard.
I love it.
Not Ron Howard. Clint Howard.
Yeah, the better of the Howard brothers, if you ask
I
me.
agree wholeheartedly.
Well, I don't know any movies that Clint Howard has directed, but it's certainly better than any performance by Ron Howard. Performance-wise, Clint is far superior.
This was
than
a
Ron
complex character, the Ice Cream Man.
Yeah.
Believe it or not, it actually was. Kind of. Well, we'll get into it. There's some good backstory on this guy, I think.
Howard. Yeah. So
I like the story. I
Speaking
think it
of
was
back,
fleshed out.
I'm just seeing some funny stuff on the
Yeah,
on the
talk
back
about the
of
cover.
box.
What do we got going on
So
there?
okay, let me flip this thing over. So this thing comes in one of those. You got the cardboard sleeve that the tape comes in. The tape itself has a sticker on it that says "Please rewind tape," which is awesome.
Yes.
And the
Be
actual
kind, rewind.
The actual box itself has this other protective plastic sleeve on top of it that a lot of video stores used to have. And this thing is so brittle, it's like all cracked up and broken, and it's breaking as I hold this thing. It's all yellowed and gross.
Yeah, so
Just
when I tried,
That's okay.
when I tried to it was hard to get the tape out of the box because it's one of those tapes. You have to squeeze the sides and it slides out the bottom. So when I squeezed it, it cracked and a piece flew off in my living room somewhere. I'll find it later. But yeah, that case has seen better days.
The actual box itself has a whole bunch of goofy little stickers, that have a bunch of numbers and letters for
Is it the price?
No, it's for the inventory at the video store. But it has, the green horror sticker on there, which is awesome. And the front says, "I scream, you scream, we all scream for the Ice Cream Man." And you got Clint Howard holding a bloody waffle cone, and there's thunder on it.
It's thunder on the cone.
There's thunder going towards...
Or lightning. Oh,
Thunder.
I feel like that's in behind him, though.
I don't know.
I don't feel like lightning is
you don't think
emitting
it's touching
from the
that
ice cream
cone?
That's not the way I'm perceiving this image. Kevbot, what do you think?
You forgot to mention that there's 2 eyeballs and Is that a bug on the ice
There
cream
was
cone?
cockroaches in his confection. So
yeah, I don't know if the lightning is going to the ice cream cone, but I gotta say, for the plastic part is falling apart, but the box itself is
in mint condition.
Well, I would say near mint condition.
Near mint
mint
condition on the box.
Yeah. Still collectible. Still highly collectible. So let's.
You want to read the back?
Okay. All right. So
let's give these people a taste of what they're in for.
Let's see here. So this is starring Clint Howard. There's a big list of people. There's like about a dozen people on the back here, but the only one that anybody would know is Clint Howard. Nobody knows who in the world any of these other people are, including Lee Majors II. So anywho,
yeah, he's the.
Wouldn't it be
Lee Majors that came after Lee Majors?
Yeah.
Duh.
Yeah. So Lee Minors.
Ooh.
So let's see here.
Would it be Lee Majors
He's the Paw
Jr.
Sox
or is he? No, like seriously, would it be Lee Majors Jr. or is that like an actual thing? The second.
The second, Tom. Tom. He's a 4.
Yeah, but that makes sense because there's no like junior. Like
yeah. Well, I think
don't
maybe
know.
it's like a.
Maybe you just want to be a little more
type of thing.
Yeah, maybe.
It's like
maybe that's the English. No, that's probably not the English guy.
I don't know.
There is one more notable person who we don't know the name of.
Yeah,
but he was in Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2. He's the one who had the ooze.
He's the British scientist.
He was also in Tron. Those are the only.
He's
things.
in a lot of stuff.
Yeah,
I couldn't tell you what.
I can't either. I just remember he worked for TGRI. And also Tron.
Yeah. All right. Let's see. This is the back of the box. The happy jingle of the neighborhood ice cream truck turns into hell's bells as Gregory Tudor, Clint Howard, delivers torture, murder, and mayhem with every scoop of Rocky Road. After witnessing the murder of his friend, the Ice Cream King, Gregory grows up to become a demented ice cream man with mysterious frozen treats.
What?
No one is safe from the ice cream man in this pulse-pounding nightmare that's sure to leave you chilled to the bone. It is rated R horror and approximately XX minutes.
Is that what it says as part of the description?
XX minutes?
On the bottom.
Wow.
XX minutes.
Oh yeah, they
It's
want
a
to
variable
keep
minutes?
you.
They
Keep it
want
a
us
secret.
to do an equation to
Is this
figure out how
in
long
Roman?
this...
What is that? 20 minutes?
20 minutes.
This movie is not 20 minutes.
No, it's actually 85 minutes, guys.
Oh, is it now?
It is. Do a little research. No surprise
Maybe
there.
that's what they like. Whoever was designing the box didn't finish.
Yeah, they're just like they forgot that one detail.
Yeah, it's
don't
like
know.
like scene missing or whatever, and they just like, well, we'll put it in later.
Possibly.
And they just don't.
This film, if you want to call it a film, this movie had so many just crazy cuts. I imagine they're just cutting corners everywhere.
Yeah, the editing was a little creative.
Yeah.
Let's say there's a lot of fade to black when there was no corresponding scene to show the passage of time. So, for instance, there was the kids are like, we need to get this ice cream man, and then we need to come up with a plan to thwart the ice cream man from killing us all. And then fade to black, fade in. They have their rockets set up on bicycles, and their plan is already underway. There's no montage or nothing, and it's nighttime now. And
They're clearly
they're
going
all
over
in frame,
budget,
and
had
it's
to cut everything.
It's a mess.
Yeah,
but
it's
part of the charm.
It's pretty crazy.
This movie wastes no time.
No,
getting into the weird.
It gets right
shit.
into it. The Ice Cream King. They later reveal it's the Ice Cream King.
Yes,
but
and I just
the
realized
Ice Cream
he's
Man,
the Ice Cream Prince.
Yeah.
I'm just realizing that now.
I feel like he just took over the mantle because he wasn't in any way related to the Ice Cream King.
He wasn't?
I don't think so.
It's I thought he was his dad.
Oh, I didn't
but
get
you're
that.
right. They
but
didn't
I
say
don't know.
that. I'm just assuming.
But the Ice Cream King gets gunned down by
mobsters within 30 seconds.
Yeah.
It opens up in this pristine Pleasantville-esque town, and then the Ice Cream Man's driving by the Ice Cream King. This is in 1950 or something?
No, the Ice Cream King, because his truck has a crown on it.
Right.
Like all the way around.
And this is supposed to be in the 1950s or something. Because it's in black and white. And
Yeah.
that means to me 1950s.
There's old cars.
Yeah, and there's old cars. And then...
And mobsters.
And and immediately
they
the
went
mobsters...
extinct after 1959.
They do a drive-by shooting on this ice cream king for no reason. It's never explained why. Maybe the ice cream king like owes them money.
They kind of,
or like were they like shaking down the ice cream man? And
they kind of allude to it in like one really quick thing where there's like a newspaper hanging on the wall and it's framed.
Yeah, but it
and
just says
Clint
ice
Howard,
cream man got killed by mobsters.
Yeah,
that's what it says.
Over, I think it said over drug something, but it's like
over drugs.
I don't know. See, it was so quick I couldn't even.
Yeah,
read it.
we're gonna need to freeze frame that.
Yeah, I
zoom
guess
in,
we'll have to rewatch
enhance,
it.
and try and see the entire article.
Yeah,
on that frame.
We'll have to give it a good read.
Yeah, not gonna happen.
Ice Cream Man gets gunned down in the middle of suburbia, though. That's not something you see every day.
And then child version of Clint Howard watches this happen.
Completely unfazed.
Yeah, and he like walks over his dead Ice Cream King body to get like a Flintstones push-up pop or whatever, you know. And then just continues to eat the push-up pop over this dead guy's body, and then his mom comes out.
She's like, "It's gonna be okay.
Yeah.
It's gonna be okay." And he's like, "I got ice cream.
Yeah,
He likes ice cream."
Or he's like, "Who's gonna bring me ice cream now?"
Oh yeah,
yeah.
I forgot about that.
That's weird.
Foreshadowing.
Yeah.
And then you
cut
just
to
fade to black and cut right to this group
present
of kids.
day, 1996.
Group of kids call themselves the Rocketeers.
Yeah.
No relation to the movie The Rocketeer.
Nope, because they will get sued.
Yes.
And does the Ice Cream Man...
He just pulls out. Like, we get right into...
Yeah, there's no wasting time on anything. Ice Cream Man just pulls right up. How long ago would you say this is?
The movie takes place?
Excuse me.
Oh, man.
Yeah, after the Ice Cream Man gets gunned down.
The movie came out in 95, so it's like it's supposed to be set in 94, 95.
So that's a long
probably
time.
30, 40 years.
Really?
Yeah.
Enough time for a little Clint Howard to grow up and become an Ice Cream Man.
Yeah, so Clint Howard's now an Ice Cream Man, and he's got a shitty van.
So dirty.
Yeah.
It's got mice in it and fingernails and
cockroaches.
Yeah, they zoom in
on
ice cream.
All in the rocky road.
All of his ice cream it's melting the entire movie. There is no like actual frozen ice cream. It is all disgusting ice cream, soupy, melting garbage. And
hey, with a budget like this movie had, you can't expect to have freezers going 24/7.
Hey, that
Come
should be
on.
their first priority in a movie called The Ice Cream Man, is to have a freezer on set.
They're just trying to make ice cream soup all day.
I'm sure Crafty was pretty good there, though.
Probably.
All those cockroaches and mice.
Yeah.
And fingernails.
Yeah.
Like
eyeballs.
Clint Howard, anytime he's near the ice cream, he just puts his hands in it.
Oh, so
he's always adjusting the ice cream on the cone.
He might as well not even use the scoopers. Yeah, he just might as well pick it up, or he'll put it on, but then he'll use his fingers to shape it.
Yeah,
a little
that
more.
was actually very disturbing. There's some shots in this movie that are gross, not like bloody, but just gross. Clint Howard touching ice cream. Ugh.
But then he'll give it to whoever, and it's like
They
perfect
love it.
ice cream.
Yeah,
perfectly shaped.
He's just
everything.
got that magic touch.
I think whoever was actually doing the scoops that gave away that were perfect eventually went to go open Cold Stone Creamery. Because of how,
that's a theory.
Yeah. I have no information to support that, to back that up, but Cold Stone seems fancy. The ones they gave away are fancy and ungross. I don't know. Whatever.
But, so then these kids, who are the main characters of the story? It's like
there's 4 kids. There's a girl named Heather, I think.
A fat kid named Tuna.
Fat kid they called
which
Tuna.
is an awesome name.
Yep.
But he's not actually a fat kid.
No.
Like the Fat Kids Union would be up in arms if they found out about this movie not hiring an actual fat kid.
He's wearing like a pregnancy.
No,
a fake
it's legit
because he's
like a couch cushion or a pillow.
There's like a pillow in his shirt and like little pillows in his sleeves, and that's it.
He had sleeve pillows?
And
I didn't notice the sleeve pillows.
Like all up in his shoulders.
Yeah,
and
but
stuff.
he's wearing like short sleeves, so it's totally not proportional whatsoever.
Well, like his face doesn't,
Yeah, he doesn't have a fat face. His like forearms aren't fat. They're just sticking out of a big shirt.
Spoiler alert.
What?
He's skinny at the end of the movie.
Yeah.
They take all the pillows out.
Did they?
Right at the very end.
It's weird because like at the
Is
end
that
of the
supposed to
movie,
be like time has passed and he like lost weight or something?
I would imagine so, but I
stop
just
eating all that ice cream.
Yeah, seriously.
I guess so.
anymore.
He doesn't get all that change.
Oh yeah, that's another thing. In like every scene in the beginning of the movie with this fat kid, like they try to show him being fat by having like a big gulp in one scene, and he's got ice cream. He always has food with him just to show that he's the fat kid in case the pillows didn't give it away. I just thought he was weird shaped, like for the first, until you pointed out, Dane, that he had a pillow in his stomach.
And then not just that, but like there's a woman in the movie who's the nurse, Warren or something like
Yeah.
that.
Oh yeah,
And
yeah.
she's like, she looks like she's like 30, and they
She's
dress her up
supposed to
like
be
she's
like-
60.
Yeah, she's supposed to be a nurse from. So the ice cream man was at a clown hospital.
A clown asylum.
A clown asylum. No, a sanctorium. Whatever that metallic sanitarium.
Where there are no sad days, only happy days.
Oh God.
Which I don't know if they threw in because
of the Howard namesake.
They take a needle filled with pea soup and they inject it into the side of your head.
and they go happy days, happy. I don't know.
And they draw
Well,
on the
that
walls
is
with
the
spray
cure
paint.
for mental insanity, is it not?
Yeah,
Yeah.
But they
Pieces
revealed
to the
that
brain?
nurse, whatever her name is the caretaker and guardian and landlord, and I'm going to assume lover of Clint Howard.
Yeah, you're probably
even though she's like, yeah,
even though
like
he
super
murders her
young.
dog for no reason.
Yeah, that's so weird.
Yeah.
We find this all out in like the first 20
Yeah,
minutes.
all this stuff that we're talking about happens immediately.
Yeah,
Technically, the ice cream man kills everybody with no particular motive.
He's just crazy.
Oh yeah, that's actually true. Anyone who's of any real use,
he doesn't
actually kill.
You have a good point. He's just insane.
Yeah,
because
we'll go through all the people he kills.
Yeah, I mean, so I guess the backstory on the ice cream man, he fucking saw this ice cream king, his hero, the ice cream king, get gunned down by the mob in front of his eyes as a child, and then he gets committed to a clown hospital. No exaggeration, it is a hospital run by clowns, I guess. In the it shows like flashbacks to him like in therapy, and there's just a clown dancing around and the pea soup needle into his brain and the Happy Days theme song or whatever.
Yeah.
And then he eventually got out somehow, and now he's an ice cream man that kills people, and that is his story.
Pretty much. We actually learn a lot of the backstories of certain people, like
we do.
Well, like the young girl Heather, her dad's
he's a priest.
He's the preacher or whatever. He's the guy who was in Turtles 2 and Tron, and her mom is like possessed or something.
That what do you see?
Okay,
you're using backstory very.
yeah. No, that's not
very
backstory.
Loosely.
No. But she won't let the kids come in for dinner because she's like, oh no, we can't do it, and that happens a couple times.
Yeah,
they're like, let's hang out at your house. She's like, no, that's okay.
So there's a scene where her mom is possessed.
Yeah, she's like sitting in a chair, like rocking back and forth, speaking in tongues, and the dad's like, "No, it'll be okay," and that's when we learn he's a preacher, a holy man. So he's gonna.
But she never comes back. you never see her again.
No, we
right?
do, but she's
not possessed. They never talk about the possession or whatever.
One-time
Maybe
possession.
it's
I mean,
it's a real easy
it's a
demon,
discount possession.
Yeah, but then also Tuna, we see him,
aka Fat Kid,
aka Fat Kid. Dane's farting right. No?
No.
Oh, you're just repositioning? I'm sorry.
No, my foot, you know.
Oh, okay. Thought I heard
No, those are coming soon.
Sorry. He goes home for dinner. Mom and Dad are fighting. And he has like a brother or like stepbrother or something.
Wait, who are we talking about? The Fat Kid?
Tuna.
Oh, yeah, Tuna. So he's got his older brother, who is the typical like douchebag guy.
Yeah, who's got a New York accent for whatever reason, wants to be a cop.
Everyone in this movie is from a different... Like, that's one of my things about watching this movie is that I feel like... I said that like each actor had their own director with a different view on what was happening in this movie. Because, like, this kid has a New York accent, and he's like, hey, I'm going to be a cop, and what's he say? I got the gun, and the badge will follow.
Oh,
yeah. And
he's like super jockey, and he wears these like weird
tracksuits, and
sweat tracksuit things.
Yeah.
It's so weird. Mostly white clothing too. I don't know. And he's got like a girlfriend or a wife, or maybe it's a sister. I don't know.
Yeah, I have no idea what this guy could be. Like 18, or he could be 38.
Yeah. And his mom and dad like fight at the table.
But yeah, and people have different accents. Like the nurse lady had like an Irish accent, and then the preacher is English, and then this kid's from New York, but his family's from like Middle America.
I never really figure out exactly where the movie's based.
I think California.
Maybe, I don't know,
but it doesn't.
Could be anywhere. It could be your hometown.
Clint Howard's on the loose.
I'd welcome Clint Howard to my house.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
He's Clint Howard. If you're listening, you are welcome anytime at the Hanson Estate.
And I'm
That's
gonna
an
stay
open
over
invitation.
Let's see. The Tuna's mom and dad like fight, and it turns out that Tuna's dad is going to see just some slutty neighbor.
Yeah, he's cheating on his mom,
and they just fight way too much. I don't know. It's weird.
Yeah, so Tuna's got a troubled household, but I don't really know why they put that in the movie because it doesn't really make sense.
Later on, I mean, we're
he
kind of
kills
jumping
them.
around a little. Yeah, he kills the
Spoiler
dad
alert,
and
they're dead.
The slutty neighbor,
lady, yeah.
And
oh yeah, but because the slutty, I feel like we're just gonna have to go all over the place with this movie
because it makes no sense.
Because any of these scenes are interchangeable at any point. There's no like time
as
reference.
Long as you
really.
know the beginning and the end, you could really move anywhere in the movie.
Yeah, we'll just fade to black and fade back in, and it will work chronologically.
That's very true.
Yeah, these scenes don't need to. They just need to be discussed and dissected, not chronologically explained.
Right. So the in my notes I wrote down the MILF.
Yeah,
the slutty neighbor goes and hits on Clint
Incorrect,
Howard.
though, because she doesn't have any kids.
No, she did.
That we know of.
All right, so my notes are wrong. I'm sorry.
So that's your first
I'm
mistake,
just
Kevin.
I don't remember Clint Howard's character name. Maybe it was Greg.
It was Greg, right?
Was it Greg?
Gregory.
Yeah, it was on the box. I just wrote Clint.
That's perfectly fine.
Yeah, I don't know. I
know
just
who
write
you're
down
talking
what I know I'll be.
Wait, which
understand.
Clint?
What?
There were so many Clints in this movie.
No, I'm saying for my own reference. I know what Clint I'm talking about. Don't look at my notes. The slutty woman hits on Clint. He doesn't know how to take it. He just
she
knows
pushes the kids out of the way.
to get some ice cream and be like, I like firm ice cream.
Yeah,
or
they
some
kept
weird
calling it
trying to make an innuendo of
the
some
hard
sort.
Pack.
Yeah, the
which
hard
is
pack
just
ice
a
cream.
weird word for
melted ice cream that Clint
regular.
Howard picks up with his hands.
It's hard ice cream that's warm. Give
me the warmest ice cream you got.
Basically.
So he knows where she lives now.
Right. So he doesn't even buy any goddamn ice cream.
Right. She wants
pushes
to know
kids out of the way
that
and it's like, hey, I want to get fucked by Clint Howard because what woman doesn't?
I don't have an answer for that.
And then Who should we talk about? The first murder.
There's so many things. We got to talk about
dog.
the dog.
There's a DPW man.
Oh man! But
the DPW man.
The dog one is great though, because he's got the ice cream bar that like a dog. The nurse's dog comes out of nowhere and starts barking at him, and he's like, having a bad day. Pulls out an ice cream. The ice cream has a knife inside.
Yeah, it's a push pop.
It's a push
Another,
knife.
Like,
it's a switchblade.
That was awesome.
Pop.
That is the perfect weapon.
So then he kills the
for
dog
any situation.
just for barking at him and
yeah,
grinds the thing up.
Yeah, he has an industrial-sized meat grinder in his ice cream truck, I'm led to believe.
So I think in the end, I think that
he turns people.
Body parts are a integral part or ingredient to his ice cream.
His recipe.
Yeah.
That's what makes it so high demand and intolerable to room temperatures.
What was this ice cream called?
Butternut Crunchy.
Butternut Crunchy ice cream. Butternut Crunchy, right?
Oh yeah,
Brinkleberry. Dingleberry ice cream.
Yeah,
extra dingle.
Brinkle Dinkle Dingleberry.
Yeah, Brinkle butter, some shit like that.
Yeah, butter Brinkle butts.
Dinkle butter.
Yeah, crummy mummy.
And it takes so long to make.
Oh yeah.
Don't you know the consequences when you mess up my ice cream, officers? We just pulled that straight from the movie. That's a soundbite from the movie.
Is flawlessly written.
Clint Howard
flawlessly delivered.
Sounds
by
like
everyone.
Tom Waits sucking just a little bit of helium through the whole movie.
Yeah, it's very Tom Waits.
It's not like quite like super gravelly, but still like.
You didn't say please.
That sounds just like him.
All right, so early murders.
Yeah, he
in the
murders
movie.
the dog first.
There's a creepy DPW guy who's
the
cleaning
kids
up.
hanging out in a playground.
Yeah,
talking about their rocket.
Oh, that's where we meet Small Paul. Small Paul, who looks like exactly like Macaulay Culkin.
Did we mention him at all?
Maybe I don't remember. Okay, so no,
so
we
he's
didn't.
one of the kids. We got stuck on Tuna.
Yeah.
So Small Paul
That
is the
jag.
other kid, and then there's Wicked 90s kid. I'm just going to call him that because I don't know his name.
I don't think we ever learned his name.
I don't think so.
Yeah.
Yeah, Wicked 90s girl, Wicked 90s kid, Small Paul, who is just like, he's small.
He's small.
Imagine someone named Small Paul, and you're probably going to get
exactly.
Right. And
who looks like Macaulay Culkin.
Yes.
Young Macaulay Culkin, but smaller.
And with glasses, so he looks like the Page Master version of Macaulay Culkin.
I've never seen that.
I was
pretty good.
I was thinking My Girl.
I never played the game either.
My Girl?
My Girl.
I don't know if I've seen that
sucks. What was that movie with Macaulay Culkin where he was like this like murderous kid? No, there's like
The Good Son.
The Good Son.
That movie's
with
awesome.
Elijah Wood.
There's like the kid he's like hanging from the tree house, and the guy's like you don't want to know what death feels like or something like that.
Yeah, that's a good movie.
That was a good movie. Page Master was way better though.
I gotta see that. I gotta rent that.
Page Master.
Rent it. Yeah.
I have it.
Oh,
we're gonna watch
you got
Page
it on
Master.
tape?
I do.
Holy shnikes!
Oh, yeah.
Why don't we do that next month?
Oh man!
All right.
It's straight
That's
up.
kind
it's
of mainstream.
It's Disney
fuck,
packaging.
Dude, nobody knows what the hell a Page Master is.
Seriously.
Everyone knows Page Master. No,
I feel like Ice Cream Man is more popular than Page
Really?
Master. Oh, it's today in 2015.
All right, if you guys want to
I
do
feel
Page
like
Master,
more
I'm
people-
all about watching.
Let's do Page Master.
All right.
The thing is, like, I don't
Sweet.
even remember the Page Master being big when we were kids.
Really, I
man,
do.
I saw it in the
was
theater.
huge.
I saw it in the theater.
I got
Yeah.
mistaken for Macaulay Culkin.
Really?
At St. Mary's Church
Oh,
because
my
I had my
God.
glasses and my hair was really blonde.
Yeah, I could see that.
Yeah,
I could see that.
And there was like we were in the kids section at the church, and there was like this little kid. Yeah, there's a littler kid, littler than me. He's like, "That's Macaulay Culkin."
That's awesome.
If only.
Back to murders.
Yeah. So anyway,
There's a
murdering
creepy,
children instead
creepy
of
DPW guy cleaning up the
trash.
park.
Like he's probably a child molester,
Yeah.
and he's cleaning up trash at the playground for like bad behavior.
Yeah, so
To
he's
get him
all
off
weird
parole.
and creepy, and Tuna.
He
Small
says some
Paul
like
and the
ominous
girl runs
warning
away.
to them, right?
Yeah, something.
I don't know
something
what.
about the Pied Piper.
Yeah,
that was a
the
book something
Small
had. I
Paul
don't know.
was reading the Pied Piper.
Yeah, something
and
like
they
that.
bring up the Pied Piper references Like, it makes you want to think like this was a retelling of the Pied Piper with a murderous ice cream man.
Yeah,
but
the ice cream man lures the kids and then drown. I don't know, something
because they bring it up a lot, but it really there's no reason that they should.
I've never actually read the Pied Piper, so everything I know
You were
about the
sick
Pied
that
Piper, I learned from this movie.
The only thing about the Pied Piper I know is from Symphony of Destruction by Megadeth.
Hello, Pied Piper. It's me,
He goes,
Clint Howard.
You know, just like the Pied Piper led rats through the streets. That's all, you know. Hello, me. It's the real me.
Wow.
Are we going to talk about Ice Cream Man? Or we should just
Macaulay
talk about
Culkin and
Macaulay
Megadeth.
Culkin and Megadeth. That's a whole nother podcast.
That is.
There you go.
We should make a podcast that just revolves around Megadeth and Macaulay Culkin.
I think we have a lot of episodes on that.
I think
Probably.
so.
Yeah.
Because both have been involved in a lot of different things.
Oh my God, Dave Mustaine sounds exactly like Clint Howard.
He does.
Holy crap!
Wow.
me. It's the ice cream man.
That is very similar.
Right?
And both were kicked out of Metallica.
Whoa. Oh, man. Well, I like Clint Howard's
I
solo
wish
stuff
Clint
better.
Howard
anyway.
was legitimately in a band.
That would be awesome.
He could be.
Clinton Howards.
Clinton Howard.
Clinton Howards.
I'd go see him
Yeah,
for
I'd
sure.
go see them too.
So he kills a dog.
Have you got? He's in a movie called Ticks. Have you guys seen that?
I keep going back to the same
guys-
place here.
What?
He's in
well,
some
because
movie
we haven't
called Ticks. You guys seen that?
Ticks? Clint Howard?
Yeah.
No.
Is it about killer ticks?
Yeah.
That
I
sounds
believe it.
great.
We gotta watch
believe
that
it.
at some point.
Yeah.
There's a bunch of Clint Howard.
Clint
movies
Howard's got some
that I want to
great
see.
stuff.
Yeah.
Clint Howard's in every single Ron Howard movie. We have to say
Is that for
though.
real?
It is, or most
Huh.
of them.
I didn't know
Yeah.
that. I mean,
Oh
makes
yeah,
sense, but-
yeah, absolutely.
Clint Howard was in this movie called The Wraith. It has Charlie Sheen in it. That's ridiculously good. I don't know if you guys have ever seen it.
No.
I haven't seen it. No,
It's crazy. I have it on DVD. We should watch
Sweet.
it. It's
All right.
wicked good.
Wait,
wicked good.
wait. Do you have it on tape?
No.
I don't
Oh,
wanna
you
watch
know what's
it then.
another wicked good movie that's got Clint Howard in it when he was like way younger? It's called
The Andy Griffith Show?
No. Oh, what the hell's the name of it?
He was in episode-
Evil Speak.
No.
Basically,
No, I haven't seen it.
he does like a satanic ritual with the aid of a computer.
Whoa, that
it's the
sounds
early
amazing.
it's the early '80s, so that
I
was
am
like
in.
the thing. That movie's awesome.
I am all in on
and
that.
Bargain Bob from that '70s show is in. He plays he's like a college bully.
Nice.
And
That sounds amazing.
Do I have it? If I don't, I'll have to buy it. We'll have to watch it. It's
Yes,
wicked good.
please.
It's
We'll
wicked
just-
good.
We'll
Evil
just
Speak.
we'll just have a Clint Howard month.
There we
Yeah.
go.
Yeah,
There we go.
that'd be
So
awesome.
you guys at home, The Wraith, Ice Cream Man, Slugs.
He's in Apollo 13. I just love that movie.
Is he
I keep
really?
bringing that up. Yeah, he's one of the mission control.
It's great that
guys.
Clint Howard can do the Ice Cream Man and then Apollo 13
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
all these like crazy stuff.
Ice
and
Cream Man was first though.
Oh shit!
Oh, yeah.
He
He's
was
so-
in.
He worked his way up.
He was in the Ebola movie. House of
Blubberella.
the Dead. House of the Dead.
Oh yeah.
Wait, was it Blubberella too, right?
Yeah.
He was like a Nazi doctor or
He might
something?
have been in Blubberella. He might have been in that.
Yeah. I think he was a Nazi doctor.
Clint Howard does a lot of stuff.
He's got
A lot of
range
stuff.
for days.
Yeah, he's kind of like he's the white Sam Jackson, where he just shows up in anything.
Yeah. Which is perfect for me because I think he's great.
Yeah, I'll watch the shit out of his movies.
Yeah, he's even if the movie is shitty, he's entertaining to watch.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
He's
Like this movie.
easily
He
the
was
best
the
part
best part
of
of this
every
movie.
movie.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
absolutely.
Well, he's the titular
more than anything.
character.
His
Titular.
hands fondling the ice cream was the best part. of the
Other
movie.
than that, making me want to puke.
Yeah. Oh man.
So he kills the dog.
He kills a lot of
Yeah.
people. Let's back to exactly where we went. He killed the
so
dog.
What
He
was your
killed-
guys? What do you guys think was his best kill in the movie?
Oh, easy. Ice cream cone severed head.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I have to agree.
That was Tuna's dad.
Yeah, that was true.
Yeah.
He kills Tuna's
He
dad.
kills Tuna's dad
because he's going to see the sexy lady.
yeah, and he comes to the
And
door.
he like double parks in her driveway so he can't get out his like 1980 Mercedes.
Oh man.
And then
and he burns his cheeks with a waffle iron.
Yeah, he kills him.
The ice cream man has all this stuff in his ice cream truck that an ice cream truck normally wouldn't have, like a big meat
He
grinder
makes his
and
own
a waffle
cones.
cone. Yeah, okay.
So weird.
All right, yeah.
and he
yeah.
grinds his own meat.
What else did
for
wait,
his
wait,
meat
there was
ice
something
cream?
else
Obviously,
he had in there that we were like, why the hell would he have that?
Oh, he had the little spear thing from the DPW guy.
Yeah, it looked like he harpooned someone.
Yeah.
Because when it went so. All right, let's just get this out of here because we are all over the place. So he kidnaps Small Paul. That's the entire. That's the point of the movie. He kidnaps this kid.
No. At first, they think he kidnaps the '90s kid. We don't know his name.
Yeah,
but he didn't.
But he didn't. The '90s kid saw Clint Howard kill the DPW guy, so he ran away.
Yeah.
So there's another scene, and it's at night.
And then there's another scene, and there's another scene, and then he kidnaps a kid.
There's another scene where Clint Howard's dancing in like some alley, and Small Paul comes up because he wants ice cream, and he's like, "Oh, hey there, little boy, you want some ice cream?" And he's like, "Not anymore." And he abducts Small Paul and Tuna sees.
Yeah, because the harpoon from the dead DPW guy who used it to pick up trash falls out of his ice cream truck when he gets him the ice cream with his hands, obviously.
Yeah. And Tuna sees him abduct
Small Paul. And Tuna thinks he's dead.
Yeah, we assume Small Paul is dead. Small Paul's gone.
Yeah.
But that's not true. He keeps him and trying to make him his apprentice. I don't know what's the squire of. I don't know, like what's underneath the Prince of Ice Cream.
He's the what? I mean, like when you're like a plumber, you do like an apprenticeship,
right?
So,
right. Yeah.
He's the Prince's apprentice.
He's like
ice cream
he's doing an internship.
Exactly.
Unpaid internship while living in the walls of the abandoned ice cream parlor.
Yeah. So the two kids are missing.
Yeah.
The cops automatically assume Ice Cream Man did it.
No,
because why not?
No, they don't though, because the cops are really nice to the Ice Cream Man the first time. So the cops, because they're kids and everyone knows that they love ice cream, so they talk to the Ice Cream Man. They're like, "Have you seen this kid?" They don't suspect him of any wrongdoing. So and then he's like, "I haven't seen this kid." And then the cops like the kid's mother comes out. Wait, first.
He puts an eyeball in the cop's ice cream, which you visibly see him.
Right, the cop's like, "Hey, there's a missing kid in this town," and then he's like, "Have you seen him?" He's like, "No, haven't seen the kid."
They have the good exchange where
then he's like, "I'll get some ice cream then."
Yeah. The Clint Howard's like, "Oh, how's the investigation?" And he goes, "That's classified information." Then later on he goes, "This is really good ice cream. What's in it?" And Clint Howard goes, "That's classified information."
It's eyeballs. Some random kid's eyeballs.
And then the cop that gets the ice cream, who's completely like, he's just like, "Well, snack time. Screw trying to find the kid."
And then the
like has an eyeball in his mouth that he's like swishing around. It's so weird.
Yeah, it's these. So the mom comes out too because I guess they're in front of her house. And
they just park right in front.
Yeah, and then the mom's like, "Have you found my child yet?" And then the cop's like, "Nope. Do you want some ice cream?" And she's like, "No.
I want my
fuck
kid.
You. I want my missing child." These cops are terrible at their jobs, and they're constantly eating ice cream. So yeah, that where he's licking the eyeball,
constantly eating ice cream.
Oh, it's melted, disgusting ice cream. So I'm just gonna say, the eyeball scene. First off, he takes the eyeball like out of. It was just in the ice. I don't know what.
It's like in a bucket.
And then he
pits the eyeball.
Yeah, he pits it. Yeah, like an olive or something.
Yeah.
But then he just takes a chunk of eyeball and puts it in the ice cream. But then when the cop's eating it, it's a full on eyeball,
full eyeball.
It's like a glass eye for like taxidermy. And then like the insert shot is so disgusting. Like the insert shots break the 180 rule all the time, and nothing lines up correctly, and they go on for way too, like, it's legit like 30 seconds of this dude like squishing around an eyeball in his mouth, like
thing.
clearly putting it like in front of his teeth and stuff, so the camera can see it. It's disturbing.
It's a little weird.
It's a little much.
But after the second kid is abducted, that's when okay, I'm sorry. This small Paul gets abducted. Clint Howard like chases Tuna back to his house.
I think we should just do this whole podcast in our Clint Howard impressions.
And Tuna's dad, this is before Tuna's dad gets killed, sees the ice cream guy outside his house, and he has that great line that he goes, "What the hell is that ice cream dork doing out this late?"
Yeah.
There's
a lot of good like 90s insults in this.
Yeah.
One of the kids says, "You're the ice cream dick now," or something.
No, what? One of the kids, what did he say? He's all like, "Hey, you blowhole," or something like that, right?
Yeah.
That's
something
a good
like
Pete
that.
and Pete one.
Yeah,
That is.
yeah.
And the ice cream man chases Tuna through the supermarket.
Yeah. So he
Because-
leaves
great
his
scene.
shoes outside.
Yeah.
So Tuna's the ice cream man's like sees that Tuna saw him kidnap small Paul. So then he's like, "You can't run from the ice cream man." And then the kid proceeds to run from the ice cream man successfully.
Yeah.
But
his parents won't listen when he wants to say, "Listen,
Yeah.
I just saw a child get abducted," because they're too busy fighting.
I guess that makes sense why he's cheating on his wife then, for this scene. Because his parents are fighting over
right,
like
it
their
makes sense,
infidelity.
but like they won't even be like, "Listen,
I don't care that your friend got abducted.
Yeah. Hey,
I
Mom, Dad,
have
something
needs.
really important. We should call the cops. Shut up and go to your room
And put
We're
your shoes
arguing.
on. So he walks in wearing his shoes, and she's like, his mom's like, "You know the rules. Shoes on the porch."
Maybe he's so fat that he has really bad, smelly feet.
I
Has to leave
guess
his shoes
so.
outside.
Got to air them out overnight. But then the ice cream man in the morning, he wakes up and finds that his shoes are full of ice cream and worms.
How menacing!
I know that
I pray
is a
never,
sign.
Yeah, never to find.
That's like that is the horse head in the bed of this movie.
I don't understand that
I
reference.
don't know what that is.
You ever watched Godfather?
No.
I fell asleep.
I don't care for those. I don't watch those kind of movies. I watch Ice Cream Man, Clint Howard movies.
All right. Well, hopefully the audience,
Yeah, was
someone
Clint
has
Howard
seen
in
the
it?
Godfather series.
If Clint
and
Howard is in
understands that
Godfather. Why
reference.
would I want to see that?
Yeah.
Come on. Well,
I'm gonna make you an offer you can't refuse. Rocky
you
Road
think I'm funny?
for $1.50.
Am I a comedian, or is that
That's Taxi Driver.
No. I'm thinking there's
No,
another
'cause
movie
I've
with
seen
like
Taxi
Ray
Driver.
Liotta.
Oh,
Goodfellas.
Goodfellas. You're thinking
Goodfellas.
Joe Pesci.
Joe
Okay,
Pesci,
okay.
You
right.
seen
okay.
Goodfellas?
No.
Oh,
What?
I just
Just
know
online?
I just know that about Joe
all right,
Pesci.
all right.
It doesn't matter. Anywho,
We're not talking about that. We're talking about Clint Howard right now.
Yeah.
So,
Ice cream
Supermarket
shoes.
scene.
Supermarket. Yeah.
Supermarket.
So, where the hell's I going with it? It doesn't matter.
Ice cream shoes.
So,
Clint Howard chases the kid through the supermarket because they both happen to be there, and that's when he locks himself in the meat freezer, and the butcher like finds him, and they get his mom, and Tuna tells his mom that the whole abduction thing, and that's when the cops go to
investigate the ice cream man's
and
like parlor.
They
show up with a warrant.
They do, and they ransack the place. They destroy everything. They just knock shit
and
over.
they're not looking for children or anything. They're just take an
destroying
axe
everything.
and break shit.
Yeah.
There's like all of his ice cream making equipment. Like they're looking for a child in this ice cream parlor, but there's just like tubs of like machinery, and they're just like, "I'm gonna fucking kick this over." Blah. And they just destroy this guy's entire thing.
all this neon soup just goes all over the floor.
Yeah, all his
But-
ice cream soup.
But they don't find anything.
Yeah,
Turns out
because they're
Small
not
Paul is
actually
locked
looking
away,
for
like,
the kid.
farther and back. They just didn't go. So since they didn't find anything,
They legit say like, look for a hollow wall where this kid could be, and then bust it open.
They totally miss a board blocking a hole.
Yeah, that's exactly where the kid is. He's in a hollow wall, and these cops are too busy like knocking over ice cream equipment.
And
crazy.
one ends up happening to Small
Small
Paul.
Oh, in the end?
he becomes Ice Cream Man 2.
Yeah, that's the perfect setup for the sequels.
Yeah.
So so what do we talk about? Like, there's so much going on.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff.
Should we just talk about the deaths now?
Detectives who go to
we didn't even talk about the
clown hospital, and it turns out like it's not even a functioning hospital. It's just crazy people in a building.
Yeah.
But
so
like nothing important happens there. It's just a 5-minute scene. That's about it.
I thought it was like a 30
Oh, it
minute
took
scene.
forever.
It was like
but
an entire
it was
act
only
on
like
itself.
5 minutes.
So
the kids try to catch Ice Cream Man in his own thing. They have rockets strapped to their bikes. I don't know. It's such a weird movie.
You have to watch this movie because it makes zero sense the way we're describing it. It really doesn't make any sense when you watch it either.
Yeah,
but it's amazing.
I stopped taking notes at one point because it was just getting like
you can't keep track of this stuff.
No.
So what would you guys rate this movie? Or would you watch it? Would you rewind it?
I would rewind it. I mean, it's rewinding as we speak. I love this movie.
No, it's over here.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
You didn't rewind it? Oh, no.
No, it is rewound.
So it already
it's
rewound.
self-rewound.
Hey, so yes, I would rewind it. This is 10 out of 10 Rocky Road cones for me. I love
10 out of
this
10
movie.
Rocky Roads?
Yeah.
How about you, Dane Train?
Oh, man. Well, see, I saw this movie a couple of years ago, and I didn't really like it that much, and I watched it today. I only like it slightly better. It's not like the last one when we did Trick or Treat, where at first I really didn't like it, but then I really like it now. This one I only kind of sort of like it better now.
I love this movie.
Oh, man. I'm going to have to give it like 4.5.
What?
Lousy, melty, hand-molested ice cream cones.
Blasphemy.
I'd only give it 4.5 ice cream cones.
Well, what was your favorite death?
I like it when honestly.
Please say the head puppets.
I like the head puppets. That was my favorite. I like the head puppets.
They were head puppets. Actually, it occurred to me afterwards. At first, I thought it's like, oh well, he clearly rigged something up. No, he's using the ice cream scoopers, and that's what's making him talk.
Oh,
so
cool.
what? Imagine this, guys. There's severed heads of two police detectives, and he has them on the ice cream scoopers, and he's using them to like talk.
Comedically large ice cream scoopers.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, there's many severed heads in this movie, and if I've learned anything about the severance of one's head, it's that as soon as your head gets cut off, it immediately becomes twice the size of your original head, because these people's heads are huge.
Yeah. They're pretty large and in charge.
What would you rate it, Kevbot?
I'd give it a 5.
What
5.5.
is wrong with you people?
Like, Clint Howard was good, but the rest, it just jumped around.
This
way
was the
too
best
much.
movie we've watched.
No, Trick or Treat's my favorite.
Oh my god!
No. Or was it? I kind of.
You gave the right connections 10 out of 10.
But between all the movies I've seen so far, I think Trick or Treat's my favorite.
No, don't listen to these.
Because
two.
that a
This
Drugbuster.
movie's amazing.
Drugbuster was pretty good. No. Between Trick or Treat, Trick or Treat's better than Drugbuster.
Oh
wow.
God,
Yeah,
those are
crazy.
bold words.
Yeah.
So, what was your
5.5 out of 10.
Oh, I'm so disappointed.
If
in you
people
guys.
want to, if you got some fun facts,
I do. I got a lot of stuff.
Wait, what was
here.
your favorite death?
What was my favorite death? I would have to say Waffle Iron.
Oh,
cool.
Yeah.
That's
I don't know.
pre-severed ice cream head.
Yeah. That's just, and then his
But the
severed
thing about
head
the
on the
deaths,
ice cream cone.
You never see the people actually
No,
die. There's a lot of like off-camera
never
deaths and like
see-
blood squirts.
You don't see anyone die. There's even one scene where he stabs a girl.
Yeah, and
you don't see her get stabbed, but you see her with the knife in her, and that's about it.
But I have to say for that one, there's Tuna's brother. They go to investigate the ice cream parlor on their own, and so Clint Howard kills Tuna's brother, and then puts on his track suit, and his girlfriend was waiting in his Trans Am, and then what does he say? He's like, "Hey, baby,"
cutesy, or something like that.
Yeah,
Tuna's totally unfazed by all of this.
Yeah, he's just sitting in the backseat chilling out.
All right, so this movie was released in 1995. It's 95 minutes long. Let's see, IMDb, the average rating is a 4.7 out of 10.
Wow.
Yeah. The Amazon rating is 3.7 out of 5.
Wow.
If you want to watch this, you can find it complete on YouTube. You can buy it on DVD for $4.84 plus shipping.
You should buy it.
You can buy it on VHS. Found it on Amazon for $2.98.
Do that, everybody. Buy this movie immediately.
Yeah. So we forgot to talk about the trailers on this movie. There were a couple. One was like
they were shit.
No, one had a star-studded cast.
One trailer was Witch. Oh yeah,
Witchcraft 7
junk movie
where they just said Witchcraft 7. That was it.
That was the best.
that was the entire trailer.
And then another
it's just
one
a
called
freeze
Skinner,
frame of the
which
title.
is, I'm assuming, a guy who skins people, and then one called...
Is that the one with Ricky Lake?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Tracy Lords.
that was like shot on VHS.
Yeah.
Hmm.
And then Floundering, which had like tons of people. John Cusack, Steve Buscemi.
Oh, I didn't see John Cusack. But...
Oh, yeah. No, he had a whole talking role. So, let's see.
They gave John Cusack lines?
Yeah, they did. They really did.
That must be a big break.
So, the director of this movie, we got to talk about how hokey this movie is. Like, it's so weird and corny. In 1995, this director shot 20 different movies or 20 different films
in 1 year.
In 1 year, and I'll tell you why. Because this is the only feature film this guy has done. The rest, porn.
Oh, right.
Oh,
great.
Perfect. That's amazing. That explains so much.
The director for this movie has only ever done porn.
Was it ice cream porn? Because there was a lot of
it's like, man, there were some weird titles on IMDb. Some weird titles.
Hey, guys, what do we eat tonight?
We got some Taco Bell KFC.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's always a good one for this kind of a movie.
That's made us nice and gassy. So in the scenes in the sanitarium, those were actually filmed in an abandoned sanitarium, and all the spray paint and satanic stuff was there when they got there.
Oh, because it legit looks like a haunted house.
It does. It really does. This movie, we're going to speed it up here. This movie, if you watch it, you'll notice there are a bunch of like shots of people's feet. That's because this movie was sponsored by Converse.
Wow.
Everyone's wearing Chuck Taylors in this movie.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah. And let's see. The most interesting thing... There's two more things.
I thought it was weird that the ice cream man was wearing Chucks.
Yeah, they focused a lot on that. In October of last year, 2014, there was a Kickstarter campaign to make a sequel.
Yes!
I don't know if it was, made it or whatever, but, there were people out there who wanted the sequel.
One of those people.
But the last thing, the most interesting thing, is one of the there's two guys who wrote this movie. Had nothing to do with porn. But one of the guys who wrote the movie actually went on to write movies like Wedding Crashers.
Became an ice cream man.
Yeah, actually did. But also wrote like Wedding Crashers and Fred Claus and like some big
Vince Vaughn's entire catalog
comedy, like late 2000 comedies.
Good for him.
So he actually like made something of himself. But he also wrote this.
This movie's amazing. He should be very proud of this.
Yeah. So we did get an email from a fan, and thanks Jim for writing in. Hope you're listening. I'm sure you are.
Yeah, we need to talk about.
We didn't.
Dana's
talk about
okay.
it.
Dana just fired it for you.
He farted for you.
Just for you, Jim.
Yeah. That was one of the things he suggested was one more Dane farting. But he also wanted to know like the food we ate, so that's why we talked about that. Anyway.
Yeah, they didn't fuck up our orders. Although, I think I was supposed to get a beverage with mine, but I didn't. I'm just saying, KFC.
Yeah. So, anyway, that's pretty much Ice Cream Man.
That's I don't think we did this movie justice. I don't think we explained anything about this movie.
I don't think we can explain
you
this
have to
movie.
experience it for yourself. There's so much more to talk about.
There really is. But this is going to conclude episode 5, VHS Bandits. You can follow us on Twitter at the VHS Bandits, Facebook.com/VHS Bandits. You can email us at thevhsbandits@gmail.com. Once again, I'm the KevBot.
I'm Topher Hansen.
And I'm Dane Train. I'll see you around the block.
And thanks again for listening. We'll see you next time. As always, be kind and rewind.
Happy Halloween!